Welcome back to Everyone Has One with Tiffany. I'm Tiffany and I've missed you. I know I haven't recorded in a while. Maybe for those 13 subscribers who know me, you might notice something different in the background. We have new windows, so that's part of the reason why I have not been recording. We've been getting some stuff done around the house. I've been having lots of like estimates and contractors come over and all that kind of stuff, so it's been actually pretty obnoxious. But it's good. Last year we kind of did like a big purge. Like we rented a pod, we had a dumpster, we went through a lot of things, family came over and kind of got the things that they wanted, and we still have more to do, but it's definitely really the house is starting to feel more like our home and not it's hard to say, but not my mom's home. It's definitely taking shape more as my home. And it's sad, because all these things that I've been doing to the home, like I know there are things my mom would have loved, and there are things that we talked about doing for many, many years, and we didn't know how to do those things or have the finances to do it. And we were starting to get to that place before she got sick and passed away. So there's a lot of that like, a lot of that stuff that makes me kind of sad, just knowing that I'm not able to like share it with her physically in like the world. But I know that well, first of all, if she's in heaven, she doesn't care about this dumb stupid house. But not if she's in heaven, I know she's in heaven, but if she's looking down on me is what I should say, from heaven, she doesn't care about this house. But I think she cares about me, and I think she cares that this is a home that that I would feel safe and comfortable in. I know it's one thing that we talked about before, of just how like this house never felt like a home to me because it wasn't my home, and just a bunch of stuff. So it's finally feeling that way, and it's feeling really good. So I was finishing up the school year, just like getting the summer started, different projects around the house, different lists of things to do, and I just really couldn't find the time to sit down. Like even right now, I don't even know what the puppy's doing. I'll deal with it later. I'm sure she's fine. Hopefully she's fine. She's not in here eating my shoe, so that's a plus. So I just wanted to do a quick video. This is not going to be a long one, but during all of these things that have been going on, I've noticed there's one dog. I've noticed that I'm so sorry. I just want to make sure I'm not rolling over a dog. During all of these things I've been doing, I've actually started kind of noticing how I have been developing kind of like a routine for myself. And, I spend a lot of time on TikTok. I mentioned that in almost every video, but I hear a lot of people say, like, I do this as a kindness to myself. And so I took note of that, and I was wondering, like, what types of things do I do as a kindness for myself? And I thought about it, and I actually, like, wrote it in my little, like, book of lists. And I thought, like, that was kind of a cool thing. So I've got a couple. So I have developed, like, a morning and a bedtime routine for myself. It's not something that, like, I always kind of had one, but I'm definitely more like, it's just like at a certain time my body's just like, okay, it's time to do this. So and part of that routine is brushing my teeth, washing my face, throwing on moisturizer. At night I take a shower, like all those things have really become part of my daily routine. And I, like even my dogs know, like, okay, it's a certain time of the day, mom's doing these things. I know the day's going to wrap up. It's time for us to start, thinking about, where we're going to sleep for the night. Something else that I do, a kindness for myself, is I play like games every day. And I know that sounds silly, but my siblings, who better watch this video, we play Wordle and Connections and Strands and the mini puzzle and episodes once a week, and Framed every day. So every day we play these little games, and it's just like a cool way to kind of, instead of every day being like, hey, what's going on, it's just like a cool way that we kind of like check in with each other. We can kind of see like, oh, who got Wordle faster, and you know, it's just a different way to kind of check in with your siblings, and I love that we do that. I love that we've continued to do that. I let myself just be. Sometimes, you know, depending on if it's a work day or what have you, but sometimes it's just like in the middle of the day, I just let myself be. I put my phone down, I kind of just stare out the window or stare at the wall or whatever, but I just kind of let myself breathe and reset and just like allow myself to not be doing something. That's something that I've really, it's huge for me, because I'm a person who feels like I always have to be doing something. Like even when I'm watching TV, I have to be like making a list or doing something else. So allowing myself that time to just be has been really nice. Like I said, I shower before bed. I get dressed every single day. That's something I used to not do, and it's something I realize, like, if I don't get dressed in the morning, if I don't get out of my pajamas in the morning, my day's screwed. Like, I won't get anything done. So when I wake up in the morning, you know, I usually, you know, unless I'm working, I usually eat breakfast in my pajamas, but I immediately go ahead and start my routine and I get dressed. Everything but my shoes, because we don't wear shoes in the house, but everything but my shoes. And that way, like, if I have to go somewhere, I'm dressed, I'm ready to go, you know. And another thing that I've done that is kind of a kindness to myself is when I do, like, I'm wearing like this little summer dress type thing with shorts under it, whatever. But this is newer. I got it from Old Navy. But when I'm buying things for myself, I'm always like, does it have pockets? Am I going to be comfortable in it? Is it going to make me hot? Like, whatever it is, like, I'm now very cognizant. I used to just buy things because they were cute, and now I try to buy things because they're practical, right? Like, I knew that this dress had little pockets in it, and, well, not little pockets, they're actually pretty big pockets, and it wouldn't be too short, but I would still feel comfortable wearing, you know, biker shorts under it. I'd feel comfortable, you know, in the house or out in the yard or whatever. I could wear it to the store if I was going. So that's another kindness that I've started doing to myself, is like, instead of just buying what's cute and fashionable, and I still try to buy things that are a little more timeless, and, you know, every once in a while I'll get a piece that's a little more wacky, like my hot pink velvet pants, but I try to make sure that, like, it's something that, like, I will not buy a pair of pants unless they're biker shorts that I'm wearing with something that has pockets. I will not buy pants without pockets. I refuse. I think it's ridiculous. I need to put my hands and my stuff somewhere. I don't want to have to carry a purse. I want pockets, so I buy things with pockets. It's a kindness to myself. I go to bed, or I go to bed every day, and even if I'm not tired, I get in my bed, then I'm reading, or, you know, I'll allow myself, you know, to scroll for a little while. But I usually pick up my book, whether it's on my Kindle or a physical book. I'll usually pick up my book and I'll read a chapter or two, and then I usually pass out. So I do get in bed every day. And I don't, but like, even, you know, sometimes it's 9 o'clock and, you know, it's summer. It's not even completely dark out, but I'm done for the day. I'm not going to get anything else done. I can lay in bed and watch TV if I really want to. So I get in my bed. I make sure that there's quick dinner options in my house all the time. That's for me, right? Like today I just made some sliders with pre-made mac and cheese, right? Yesterday I had like a taco kit, you know. I've been really trying to I'm trying to do those types of things more and more, but making sure that I'm cooking in my house. You know, it's expensive to eat out. I don't want to eat out. I want to eat at my house. And we got food at home, but I'm trying to make it so that it, like, I'm not trying to make extravagant meals every day. I love to cook, but more times than not, I'm going to make that really quick meal. I'm sitting on my phone, sorry. I make sure that I step outside every day. Literally, it doesn't even have to be anything, but I'll just step outside. I'll step out on the stoop, breathe some fresh air. Maybe I'll sit on the porch for a minute. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just take a, stroll up and down the backyard. But even when it's crappy out, I still try to step outside every day, because for me, like, just being outside kind of, I don't know, it does something for me. Being outside is, like, good for me, even when the weather is crappy. And I check my Facebook memories every day as a kindness to myself. I absolutely loathe Facebook, but, it's a place where a lot of the people that I love, were tagged in posts, and it gives me an opportunity to, like, kind of, like, reflect back and see, like, when my mom commented on a post, or pictures of the people that I love, or my nieces and nephews when they were younger, or, my kids when they were little. So I find that, like spending some time, like, being, like, nostalgic and reflecting on how, people have grown and how far we've come has really, really been a kindness to me. I make sure, like, I run the dishwasher, and, I'll throw out a little laundry in every other day, or, as soon as the towels come out, I try to fold them, or, I try to fold my own laundry. I might not put it away, but I fold it, right when it's washed. And those are other things I do that are a kindness to myself. But I was just thinking, like, what are some other things that I do that maybe other people don't do as a kindness to myself? And those are them. I'm sure there's more. As I'm sitting here, I'm kind of thinking about, some of the other things that I do, having, like, time set aside to, like, color, or, work on different art projects that I want to work on, or, doodle, or whatever those things are. I like to set time aside for that, and that's a kindness to myself as well. But, I don't know, what are some things that you do as a kindness to yourself, big or small, and, how do you fit it into your daily routine, too? I think that's important, too. Like, people talk about these things. Like, I know I used to shut down my kitchen, but now that my kids are adults, I don't have to as much, because, like, they'll help, clean up or whatever, but I do love that, like, shutting down the kitchen at night, making sure everything's wiped down, swept, dishes, dishwasher's running, and it's like kitchen's closed, right? I do love that. It's a little bit harder when, like, you've got adult people. Like, what am I going to do? Yell at them and tell them to get out of the kitchen? They can clean up after themselves, and they will. So, I'm rambling. But anyway, what are some things that you do that are a kindness to yourself? Let me know in the comments. I've missed you. I've missed recording. I'm really excited to get back into it. So I will see. I'll see you on the next one. The next one, I will have totally new haircut, because tomorrow I am going to get my hair chopped off. I'm going for broke. I'm gonna show you right now. So it's in its usual bun, because, God forbid I be hot. So here it is, and you've probably seen it before, but all this is going away. I'm cutting it all off. I'm over it. It's always in a bun. Why am I dealing with it, right? Like, it's just more to take care of. It's, so I'm gonna cut it all off. I'm thinking pixie. I'm thinking, like, or a long, like between a bob and a pixie, something like that. But tomorrow at 1:30, I have a hair appointment all the way up on the north side. I'm going to see this hairstylist. Her name's Christy. She did my, I'm getting a diva cut. I've had one done before. She did it. She did a great job. It was in 2018 when I had it done. I had to like look on my phone. 2018, I got a diva cut. It was one of the best haircuts I ever got. I loved it. And it was expensive, but I loved it. But since I only get my hair cut once every 5 years, I guess it's okay. So I'm going back to her, and we'll see what she says, because she was really great the first time. And I will talk about my diva cut experience in my next video for those of you who are interested. Have a wonderful day. Again, you can comment below, like, subscribe. See you soon. Bye.